Can you see that? Look at this mess I made. That's what clumped up inside the deck of the walker. I had to get it out of there. Lawn looks beautiful though, nice and short. And I'll make that disappear in a minute. Take a walk with me.
Face to face I found my pain beneath the lies and broken dreams. Lost the love I had in me. It tore me apart, fade away. I felt so lost, but I held on to what I had. For what it's worth, if you're feeling low, just know that you can. Yes, you can. There's life in love that you hold. Rise above and let it glow. Just know that it's
all gone. But I just saw a clump I missed. There it is. Gone. But nice and short. And that was the whole point. I just wanted to get it cut down short because it desperately needed it. I don't even know what today is. It needed to be cut down short. Today's the 21st. And I knew that was going to happen, but sometimes that's what you got to do. Is deal with some clumps like that. It's spring. It grows like crazy. Sometimes you got to do that. And you can still get lawns cut down short even though it's spring, growing like crazy and the grass is extremely wet. It can still be done.
too late to make a change. Crash and burn, I found myself beneath the emptiness. Wanting more, I let it go. Holding on to love. Breaking through, I feel alive. For once in my life, I'ma live by the one to be all I can. Let the rest just crash and burn. Crash and burn. Oh, let it crash and burn. This one for the person who feels alone. This one for...
I'm tired. Today's grass. I'm freaking tired. It is. Where did I set you? I don't know. Set you right there for a minute. I don't even know what it is. 6:14. I am on my last property, which is the really big commercial one. Not really big, but pretty big. Commercial one that I filmed for you guys last week. Well, I didn't film for you the whole thing, just the one of the big sections with the B19. I just got done weed whacking. It takes like 40 minutes for me to weed whack this whole place. There's very little bit to edge, not a whole heck of a lot, but I do that with my trimmer. But it poured rain. Hi. It poured rain all last night, and then it poured rain for a couple hours this morning, so I went and got my hair cut thinking I wasn't even going to get to mow today. And I'm on my last one. I actually went out while it was still sprinkling. I don't mow in the rain, never. But I know a lot of my properties well enough to know where I can and can't go. So I started off with 3 of them I had to push mow this morning, which I knew I did, which I love that Toro. That thing's nice. But so I did those while it was still sprinkling, and then I just hammered down. That's why I'm loaded with grass. The bed of this truck was empty this morning. I've stomped that down twice now. gotten up there and stomped it down. Now I'm 216 pounds. I'm not huge by any means, but I'm not light either, so that's my wife. I should probably take this. Hello? What's up? I don't know. I had a couple different kind. I had the tomato basil Triscuits and then some other ones. And he was eating the one pack he was having. Did you go to the store to get me lunch meat? You're such a keeper. I think I might hang on to you for a while. Yeah. Yeah, the girl. Yeah, that's fine. Safe bet. That's not the one he liked. Yeah. It's all weird crap. Alright, I just got done trimming Venture and I'm about to mow it and then I'm done. Alright. Are they being bad? Oh, if you're going to tase them, film it. I want to see it. Tase them and then put the taser back in the safe so no one finds it, and then film it. That's a nice. Alright, I gotta go. Alright, love you, bye. My kids are driving my wife crazy. It's pretty funny. Anyway, so let's get some mowing done. I don't know how much of I'm going to film. I got the walker obviously today. I've been bagging everything, and I have the Great Dane with the super high lift blades. I took the mulching blades off and put the high lifts on, and I'm jamming to 80s rock on Pandora today. Right now we got we're starting off with Photograph by Def Leppard. Rock on. All right, I'll film some of this mowing for you.
Hero who has no home. This one for the one who live for hope. Changing better days. Pick your head up. Keep on fighting. Living, loving. Make your mind up. If you want it, take it. Fly away. Soaring high above the clouds. Hear the voices calling out. Oh, you want love. Crash and burn, I found myself beneath the emptiness. Make your mind up. Wanting more, I let it go. Holding on to love. Breaking through, I feel alive. For once in my life, I'ma live by the want to be all I can. Let the rest just crash and burn. Let the rest just crash and burn. Face to face, I found my pain beneath the lies and broken dreams. Lost the love I had in me. It tore me apart, fade away. I felt so lost, but I held on to what I had. For what it's worth, if you're feeling low, just know that you can. Yes, you can. There's life in love that you hold. Rise above and let it glow. Just know that it's never too late to make a change. Crash and burn, I found myself beneath the emptiness. Wanting more, I let it go. Holding on to love. Breaking through, I feel alive. just crash and burn. Crash and burn. Oh, 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 let it crash and burn. This one for the person who feels alone. This one for the hero who has no home. This one for the one who live for hope. Changing better days. Pick your head up, keep on fighting, living, loving. Make your mind up. If you want it, take it, fly away, soaring high above the clouds. Hear the voices calling out. Oh, you love. Crash and burn, I found myself beneath the emptiness. Make your mind up. Wanting more, I let it go. Holding on to love. Breaking through, I feel alive. For once in my life, I'ma live by the want to be all I can. Let the rest just crash and burn. Let the rest just crash and burn.
That looks like hammered shit. Look. 3.5 is what I just cut that at. Now when I did this with the B19 last week, I had it up on the sign, the camera, and I did it that way. You can kind of see them stripes, but now you see the stripes going this way. I went the opposite way. And it is thick as hell. That thing was struggling, and it almost never struggles, but it is a 19 horse Kawasaki with 1,300 hours on it. I really should upgrade it to like a 23 or 25 horse, like Mike did on something to look at with his Great Dane, because I put that thing through some crap, and I need more power. But anyway, so I'm gonna raise it up to 4 inches, and I'm gonna go back over it, obviously, because there's grass everywhere. It just looks like crap. But and I can't bag it. I have you know, the walkers right there, but I have the 6.2 bushel, the jumbo accelerator right there, which does awesome. But where am I gonna put it? Like, I don't have any more room in that truck. I can't stop it down anymore. It's gonna be all over the place going down the road. Just the amount of grass I would pick up, I have nowhere to put it up there. So I guess what I'm gonna do is try to go, you know what? I don't know. I want to just raise it to 4 inches and go over it, because I know with them super high lifts, with how far it throws it, I'll get rid of it. It'll all be gone. But that's just going to be even thicker, and I'm going to be fighting it again next week. So what do I do? Try to bag it and stick the grass up there and see what happens? I don't frickin' know. I don't know. Screw it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to throw the accelerator on there. I'm not going to film it, but I'll show you when it's done, and I'll let you know if I end up keeping the accelerator on there, or if I got rid of the accelerator and just double cut it at 4 inches. Can you tell? Can anybody tell how I did it? Sorry, you were dirty again. You're always dirty. Look at that. I even pulled the tarp out over it, and I don't ever do that. I usually drive down the road and let it fly. It barely ever comes off, to be honest with you. You'd think it'd be flying all over the road, but it doesn't. It barely comes off the truck, or it barely comes out of the back of the truck at all. When I'm going down the road without the tarp on there, I stopped covering it like a year ago, when I realized it didn't make a difference. But anyway, there's a lot there, and it will come off today, because when there's a lot and it's thick like that, it comes off in chunks. So I ended up going over the whole thing. I emptied that 6.2 accelerator 5 times. I did raise the deck up from the 3.5 that I cut all that on. Hey, you're falling. Stay still, will you? I raised the deck up to 4 inches. You're flopping all over. And then went over it with the accelerator. The accelerator, I dump it into one of those black bins, and it all goes into one bin, so I don't have to dump it into 2 bins like the Walker. But it also holds a lot less. You know, it says 6.2 bushel, but you know grass catchers never hold. They fill up like halfway and then it clogs up the mouth. They never fill up completely, unless you're bagging leaves, and they always seem to fill up leaves. Anyway, so this is done, and it's definitely not bagged as short as I would like it. I'd like it down at 3 inches bagged, but that wasn't going to happen today. I would actually spend the time here and do it. It is 7:34, and I'm about 15 minutes away from my house, so I am going to go home, and I'm going to take this trailer off, and I'm going to go dump this grass, obviously, because I need to be able to bag grass tomorrow. Wednesday is actually one of my heavy grass bagging days. Tuesday usually is not, but because of all the rain, I bagged a lot that I usually don't bag, just because it's easier. It makes far less of a mess. But anyway, so that's it. Man, I can feel the weight back there. Grass is heavy, especially when it's wet and nasty grass. It's heavy. I can feel it, definitely. But I don't know, how's it look? Semi-shitty? Really doesn't look that bad. It's definitely not the same quality cut that B19 did, I'll tell you that. But at the same time, it's not bad. It's not as good a cut as the Walker, but it's not bad. It's not bad. That Great Dane does leave a very nice cut, and it looks good. So good enough for me. But that takes care of that, and that ends today. And now going into tomorrow, because we've had so much rain lately, Monday I'm fine every time. It's Monday, but because I'm always caught up by then. But it always seems like Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday every week I'm doing extra lawns to start each one of those days off. Like Wednesday, I'm starting off with 2 or 3 lawns left over from Tuesday. Thursday, I'm starting with 2 or 3 lawns left over from Wednesday, and so on and so forth. And so last Tuesday it rained like crazy, and there were 2 lawns I couldn't do, and they were my 2 lawns that were the furthest away from my house. And I was bound and determined to get in there and get them done today. Even if I left a little bit of tracks, I didn't care. I was going to cut them today, and I did. And I didn't leave tracks at all, so I was very happy about that. And so now I am caught up, and tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday is supposed to be perfect days. It's supposed to be real nice weather, warm, sunny, 0% chance of rain all 3 days. So I should have some pretty decent days the next 3 days, which makes me very happy. So that'll conclude this video. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm hungry. I'm going to go dump off this trailer, and I'm going to go empty out this grass, and then I will go home and take a shower and eat. And at some point I'll get this video uploaded for you guys tonight. I can't guarantee when. It might be late. Some of y'all might not even see it till tomorrow, but it'll be up. all empty. Now I leave the tailgate down and do about 70 all the way home, which is like 6-7 miles. And the rest a little bit will be clean. I can hear people now. You're an asshole! You didn't know?